3 best ETF portfolios to make you wealthy. Do you want to grow your wealth but don't have the time to manage many stocks? In this video, I'm breaking down 3 of the best ETF portfolios that can help you build long-term wealth, hands off. If you want a solid strategy to grow your money, stick around. You probably already know that investing is your key to financial freedom. If you save $500 a month for 20 years, you'd have about $120,000. But if you invested that $500 a month in the old 3-fund portfolio, you could have about $250,000. Not bad, right? But with the updated portfolio I will explain today, which has average returns of 133% over the past decade, you could be looking at nearly $500,000. That's double the money, just by choosing the right funds. ETFs are like a cheat code for investing. Instead of figuring out which individual stocks to buy or worrying about when to sell, an ETF bundles up a group of great companies for you. For example, an ETF like VOO tracks the S&P 500. So with just one purchase, you're investing in 500 of the biggest U.S. companies, including giants like Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, and Tesla. In each category of this 3 ETF portfolio, I'll offer you a few options to choose from. You should always do your research and figure out what works best for you. To start, just pick one ETF from each category, and you'll already be on the path to great returns. Before we dive in, here are 3 rules to keep in mind. 1. Keep it simple. Start with just one ETF in each category. 2. Know your goal. What's your reason for investing? We'll get into this more when I explain how to balance your portfolio. 3. Stay consistent. Markets go up and down. Don't let the news make you nervous. The most successful investors are those who leave their money alone and let it grow. The old 3-fund portfolio was solid back in the 90s, but times have changed. The traditional version included a foundational ETF, an international ETF, and a bond ETF. Today, the new version for 2024 is far better suited to the modern economy. For the foundational ETF, nothing changes from the old version. This is the one that everyone should start with. It's the backbone of your portfolio because it's safe and reliable. ETFs that track the S&P 500, like VOO from Vanguard or VTI, which covers the total U.S. stock market, are great options. Others track the same indexes, so you can choose what works best for you. The second category is about safety and income. This ETF gives you consistent dividends, meaning you could eventually live off that income without even touching your investments. The old 3-fund portfolio used bonds for safety, but bonds don't offer much return, around 1.6% per year, which barely beats inflation. Instead, I recommend a dividend-focused ETF like SCHD from Schwab. It offers both stability and growth. If you invested $50,000 in bonds, you'd end up with around $58,000 in 10 years. But with SCHD, that same $50,000 could grow to about $150,000, plus you'd earn dividends along the way. The third category is for growth. This is where you can aim for higher returns, but it also comes with higher risk. The old strategy focused on international stocks, but these days it doesn't make much sense. Globalization means the biggest companies, mostly from the US, dominate markets worldwide. Instead of investing internationally, I suggest focusing on growth ETFs, which invest in fast-growing sectors like technology and AI. Some of my favorites are QQQM from Invesco and VUG from Vanguard. These ETFs hold companies like Microsoft, Amazon, and Nvidia, which are likely to see strong growth over the years. When it comes to how much to invest in each category, it depends on your goals. If you want faster growth, go heavier on the growth ETF. If you want steady income, focus more on the dividend ETF. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more investment tips. Let me know in the comments if there are other topics you would like me to cover. See you in the next video.